Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Leviathan, the last day of the decade. When we left off last time, I was stuck here in the demon world. Could not figure out how to get out. So, it turns out, what I need to do... There's this indentation in the book, right? And when we looked at it before, Oliver's just like, oh, there's an indentation, interesting. Sets the book aside. Well, he's setting it aside because the plaques were both still in the altar. When I take the plaques out and then click on the book and examine it, we can put something in there. So, let's put a plaque in. Oliver inserts the clay plaque into the book's cover. The clay aberrant plaque slightly flashes in the darkness, and Oliver hears an obscure noise and whisper. I hear a lot of voices, and they all say the same thing. Well, what are they saying? Find the other book. My brother. I wonder where the other book is. Oh! We're back in the regular world? Oh, we sure are. Okay, well, if this one was by this station, then is the other going to be in the other station? Let's go check it out. Oh, and I want to look at the book now that we're in the regular world, too. What? Hey! It's gone! Well... Huh. Alright. Let's go to the academy. We need to head that way anyhow. Alright. Let's try. Well, no. It wasn't down in the metro. It was at the top. So, let's go here. There's hopefully not a million people. We'll close it. Right? Can't close it? Alright, let's try. Okay, perfect. Looks just like the other, right? So, let's do it. Yeah, put that other plaque in. But I'm missing my other plaque. Where did it go? Where's my other book? I need my monster book back. How can I... Well, what do I do? Crap, did I mess something up? Alright, well, let's go talk to Kreys for now. Maybe I'll need to talk to Vinfred Forlow again. Maybe he'll know something about it. We'll try it in a bit. Let's go talk to Kreys. Mr. Vertren, are you still here? Yeah, let's talk. Professor, I wanted to talk to you about one of your students. Yes, I'm all ears, Mr. Vertren. If he threatened you or something, just say so. I need to know the truth so you can... He is talking about Mitchell. Oh, so this guy knows too that we killed Mitchell, but I'll look at him. He wants to try to protect us. Defend us. No, sir, I wanted to talk about something else. Well, Oliver, it might be a good idea to get Kreys on our side and confide in him the truth. We really did not mean to kill Mitchell. It was an accident. What is it? Do you remember Bertram Landmasser, Professor? Bertram Landmasser. The name sounds familiar, but I can't put my finger on who he is. He studied in the academy 16 years ago. In April 1572, they found him hanging. Oh, yes. That was so many years ago. Poor boy. But how did you find out about it, Mr. Vertren? Well, I found this old obituary. Go ahead and read it, Professor. Kreys looks at the yellow piece of paper for a long time. I remember that sad story. I'll tell you this much. Mr. Bertram Landmasser wasn't the one who would tie a noose around his neck. Or wasn't one who would. He seemed like he was very happy. But who knows what was going on in his head for him to decide to do that. Did he have friends in class? When I was young, the word friend meant a lot more than it does now. There were those he said were his friends, but were they really his friends? Maybe. Who knows? Professor, I would like to talk to you about anybody who might have known Bertram well. Can you help me? Wait here, Mr. Vertren. I'll be right back. Kreys leaves. Oh, here he is. After a few minutes, Kreys returns. He has a crumpled and damaged paper in his hands. Here, Mr. Vertren, take this. This is a list of my students from 1571 to 1572. You don't have to return it. I've already kept it for the required period. Thanks, Professor. Yeah. It's nothing, Mr. Vertren, although it would be better if you'd study instead. Huh? Oliver leaves the classroom. All right. Well, let's see what we got here. It's a list divided into sections by thin, barely visible lines and filled in with Kreys' neat handwriting. All right. From the top. Number 1, Alistair Felicia. I wouldn't be surprised if Felicia turns out to be Orin Alistair's mother. Next to her name, Kreys wrote a note quickly and sloppily in pencil. She left the capital in October 1571. She will not be taking the final exam. The telephone column is blank. All right. Number 2, Winsmith Albert. A note is barely visible, written in black pencil. Is abusing drugs. Need to talk to his father. Oh, wow. His telephone number is written on the right. Perhaps I should call this Albert guy? Yeah. Let's do. Oliver gets his telephone out of his pocket and saves the number to his phone's memory. Okay, excellent. Number 3, Joelstein Patrick. There's nothing written about him except one word describing his character. Leader. Strange. Leader of what? His telephone number is written to the far right of his last name. Well, yeah. Okay, and we're on, what, 4 now? Number 4, Landmaster Bertram. Here's the hangman. Impropria persona, so to speak. There's a bunch of notes in the right-hand column. They talk about alcohol and his many relationships with girls. I'd like to know whether Bertram was really associated with Christian and whether my guardian is guilty of his death. I would like to know as well, Oliver. We're going to figure it out. Number 5, Staunfries, Venus. There's something written here. It's a small note written in pencil, but it has since been erased. Can't tell what it used to say. Here's a telephone number, and for some reason Venus Staunfries' name is written again. Alright. And this one? Her first and last name are written in different handwriting and circled. Number 6, Naglin Keith. Transferred from Arms City Academy due to a conflict with a professor. His phone number is erased and can't be made out. Well, I guess we're not calling him. And last one? Number 7, Hughes Matris. The whole space next to his last name is full of Kreys' fine, smooth handwriting. Evidently, Professor Kreys carefully thought about each word. Difficult, rude, prone to arguing and fighting, studies poorly but is clever and barely literate. His vocabulary is limited and he uses many colloquialisms. Matris's telephone number is written to the right, yeah. Okay, and I think that's all of those. So, are they in here now? Yeah, let's call some people. Alright, Albert Winsmith. Rustling and banging are heard in the receiver. The Winsmith hymn is heard in the background. No answer. Well, alright, Patrick Joelstein. Hello? Yes? Good afternoon. Patrick Joelstein? No. What do you mean, no? Stop calling me. Huh? I've never called you before, buddy. Excuse me? I don't like repeating myself, but you force me to. I have catarrh of the lungs, you know. I can't get upset. I don't know what catarrh of the lungs is. Wait, I didn't... They were my grandson's debts. His alone. I owe you nothing. What are we talking about? I'm not the one who lost our family inheritance playing cards. I don't give gold to whores. I'm not the drunkard. Okay, grumbling old man. He's the one who drank. Patrick, that bastard, not me. So, what, you're his grandfather? I'm not the one who threw himself off the embankment and split his bald head on the parapet. Oh. Sir Joelstein, calm down. Sir? I'm Sir Bare-Ass, that's who I am. Oh, man. I'm sitting inside a house that shakes when it's windy, and seagulls crap on my head because the roof collapsed 5 years ago. Sorry, guy. Go to hell. I won't give you even a speck of gold. I did not want gold from you. He hangs up. Well, I doubt it's worth calling him back. Besides, Patrick's already dead. Well, Venus. A long beat. Speak. Good afternoon. Are you Venus Stoneface? I'm Venus Vanstein, but you almost guessed right. Okay, so I'm assuming she got married after school. Could I ask you a few questions about Bertram Landmaster? About who? Sorry, but could you tell me what your intentions are? You're probably interested in a loan, correct? You should talk to my husband. No, I don't want a loan. No, I want to ask you about Bertram Landmaster. You went to school with him. I don't remember him for some reason. If I told you that he killed himself in 1572, would that help? No, not really. After giving birth, my memory is simply dreadful. It's not what it used to be. I would think it'd be extremely memorable if one of my classmates killed themselves while I was going to school. Like, that'd be a really big deal. Okay, goodbye, Mrs. Vanstein. Well, Matris, it's all down to you. A soft click is heard in the receiver. Yes? Matris Hughes? Yeah? What do you want? And please, introduce yourself. My name's Oliver Vertren. I'd like to speak with you about a Mr. Bertram Landmaster. About Bertie? Sorry, he died quite some time ago. I know. You see, I'm investigating his murder, and I think... A murder, huh? That's interesting, friend. As far as I know, he killed himself. Well, what if he didn't? I'm convinced that Bertram did not want to die. What do you want to know? Whatever you know. I want to learn as much as I can about Mr. Landmaster. Do you always conduct investigations by asking such vague questions? Well... Are you looking for vague evidence as well? Not really. Sorry, Whatever, listen. I don't believe all that crap either. Committing suicide, even if he was drunk, was a stupid conclusion to make. He had no reason to die. I would know. Bertie told me everything. About 2 years before he was found in the noose, he met some rich guy. Is he talking about Christian? I have no idea what was going on between them. I was never intimate with him, conversationally or sexually, even if there was something going on. No, that's silly. He was never interested in men. The only thing Bertie loved more than drinking was women. He tried out hundreds of them and wasn't averse to scoring with thousands more. His father hated it, but Bertie didn't care. His rich acquaintance rented a room for him, bought him some books, and made him go back to the academy. Now I'm sure it was Christian. Who else would act like that? This does kind of sound like Christian's M.O., from what we know. That rich guy was probably a good man. I wouldn't be too confident of that, Matris. The day all that shit happened, Bertie was happier than he usually is. He got some money from his father and spent it on some horse. The last time he called me was about midnight when he left the brothel. I suggested we go drink, but he refused. He said he was tired and wanted to sleep. We talked the whole time he walked home, and straight away after that said goodbye. Straight away? That sounds like a provincial dialect. Well, it said in the notes that he uses colloquialisms. Half an hour later, maybe less, I called him, but he didn't answer. Now that's a little strange. Why did you call him a half an hour later or less when he told you he was tired and was going home to sleep? That morning I found out what happened. Here's some advice. Go to the brothel near the White Circle station. The majority of sluts work until they're pushing up daisies. Maybe someone there will remember Bertie. He gave them a lot of money. Now, Matris, you actually were kind of a useful guy up until this, but that's... Majority of sluts. Come on, there is no need to disparage them. They're working women. It's apparently in this world prostitution is legal, so they are doing an honest day's work and getting paid for their services. There's a demand for the product they're selling, so you don't need to demean them about it. And we know the brothel he's talking about. This is the one Dorina's family owns, isn't it? Thanks for the hint. Feel free to call if you need anything else. I might do that. But now I have to go. Sorry. Matris hangs up the phone before Oliver can say goodbye. All right, well, to the brothel. Do I need to talk to anyone here? I don't think so. I think we had all these before. All right. And the brothel's the other station, right? Or is it right? Yeah, he specifically said if I would pay attention. Come on, Lavinia. He said by the White Circle station. All right, White Circle, here we come. Anything new, people? A gray-haired man who's hunched over wearing red clothes notices Oliver looking at him and smiles nicely. I've talked to you about politics before. No thanks. Alas, I'm not interested in politics. Really, I'm so sorry to hear that. As you can see, I'm waiting for an old friend. I would like to pass the time by talking about the council. Alright, I actually want to talk to you. Claus pretends not to recognize Oliver. Come on, I need to know what happened to my statue. Alright, what about you? Lucille leafs through the pages of the big book. Oh, she's not going to talk to me either now. Fine. To the white circle. How are things going with you, Guy? I know you weren't sounding too good before. Last month's salary is delayed. People are leaving. Okay, you already... Didn't we have this conversation? No one wants to work here. This costume smells of misery and sweat. Yikes. I heard that they need workers in the port to fillet fish. Being a worker there is no worse than this. Well, rough times, buddy. Sorry. Anything new with you? Sir? If I can help you, just say so. How's duty? How's your guard duty going, guard? Excellent, sir. It's my first day. They just gave me my armor. He's so excited. Look how shiny it is. Phil from the office said that my brother Gregor used to wear this breastplate. Well, that's kind of cool. What happened to Gregor? He got drunk and jumped off a roof on a bet. He thought he could fly. Okay, sorry to hear that. It's a shame he got torn apart for nothing, and he lost the bet, too. Well, I don't think that matters too much if the outcome is he's dead. But now he can crawl around on his hands. Oh! Can you imagine, sir? So he's not dead. Okay, well. I mean, good thing he's not dead, but yeah, I guess it is a shame he lost the bet then. Sorry about your brother. It's for the best, sir. He's humble now. He doesn't drink, sleep around with strange women. He just lays on a bench and looks around. It's kind of rough. Anyway, why am I distracting you? You probably have important business to attend to. If I can help you, just say so. Well, what's new? What's new here? What's new? This morning I seen something. Some of our guys arrested this strange guy. Tell me about it. I was walking here before dark. He came up to me and stared right through my helmet. He wanted to see my eyes. Then he asked, "What bloodsucker are you serving? It's stuffy living here, and what are you doing?" He then started talking about a bunch of strange things. Then he said something about the Plague King and some laws. He was either crazy or just stupid. He kept talking, and I just pretended to be a column. I just stood there. I stopped breathing. That doesn't seem like the best plan to stop breathing, but ignoring him might do the trick. He talked and talked, and then he left. And you? What about me? I went upstairs and yelled to my guys, "Come here, there's some dude." He said, "I'm stuffy." He's really stupid, yeah? If he's so stuffy, why doesn't he leave? Don't hang around here. But he said there wasn't any air in here. Oh, okay, that's really weird. So my guys came down. Our leader talked with him and took him by the elbow and said, "Come with us, buddy." It was probably pretty hard for him. I have no idea what he's talking about. Me either, Oliver. Me either. Okay, sir, I'm, on duty. They don't pay me to talk. I know, and I don't understand your story this go-around either, so... see ya. I don't need anything, guard. Goodbye. Good day, sir. Anything new here? Oh, figure out what to do with her, what and how. Job done. Okay, no, this is the same. Scratched out the face and the coins. They arrested her. Yeah, we heard all this. Alright, up we go. Now, while we're here, let's try talking to Winfred and see if he can tell me what happened with my book that disappeared. Winfred? Ah, you again. What do you want? Ooh. Are you interested in this monster claw? Want to sell something? So, what did you bring me? Don't waste my time, Sonny. I don't need junk that you can find on any street corner. Well, I have something here. It's a monster claw from the world of spirits. You don't see a claw like that every day. The jeweler squints and looks intently at the claw. I don't know how you got this thing, and it really isn't all that important to me. I'm willing to give you 150 gold for it. It's a great price, believe me. 150? I risked my life to get that claw. I'd rather keep it as a memento than sell it for so little. Yeah, go Oliver. That was not an easy thing to get. As you know, it's my business to name a price. I don't think anyone will give you more for it. What a cheapskate. I'd rather it rot than have it sit in this trashy shop. Oliver heads towards the exit disappointed. Oh, as the player, I don't even get an option. Oliver's just like, nope, screw it. I'm keeping it. Okay, Sonny, wait. I'll give you 200 coins for that ring. 250 or no deal. Ring. I think he meant Monster Claw, but that's okay. 250 gold? I don't have that much money. I'm not an Orvid. I don't have a money tree in my backyard. Well, you have at least 100 gold from selling me that plaque, and however much I paid for the shield, and I bought a bunch of crap from you. You got some money. How about 211 coins? I don't have any more than that. I'll also give you a discount on bracelets and necklaces. It's a good offer. You won't find a better deal anywhere. Take it or leave it. All right, fine. All right, agreed. Findred gives Oliver 211 gold coins and takes the claw. Now, about these bracelets and necklaces, I apparently can get a good deal on. Ah, you again. What do you want? Oh, nothing. I'm leaving. Good riddance. Oh, come on. I could buy this thing now, but I think we're going to save our money. We're a little flush at the moment. 244. Nice. Yeah, we'll keep it, and if anything else comes up, then we'll be able to afford it. I'm just not convinced yet that this shield is going to... It probably will have a purpose, but we'll wait. All right, let's check with my cat, buddy. Anything new? Meow, sir. I'm happy to see you. Okay, wife made a pie. Kids ate it. And that's all the same. Here we go. Ooh, awesome. This is the person that was spying on us, isn't it? Oh, excellent. Okay, what else have we got here? A small ray of gleaming light can barely be seen through those tightly closed doors. If you listen, you can hear quiet female voices and music. Alright, let's talk to this person. A woman wrapped up in a robe is sitting on the steps. I have a feeling that I've seen her today already. Yes! Yeah, I'm so excited. I was afraid. I really was afraid that I botched it earlier and that it was like a bonus character, that was my one and only chance to be able to talk to. And I was afraid that she would be gone forever. But no, here she is. Excellent. The lady lifts her head. Is it your first time here? Don't be shy. Make yourself at home. I like this character design. Look at this. She's got all these shells and stuff on. These kind of feathery bits. She's got a couple of vials strung to her side. Flasks over here too. This is an interesting character. How do you know it's my first time? You didn't take off your shoes. And clothes. And you forgot to get that sour expression off your face. And you forgot to call me madam. Madam as in, is she like the owner of the place? This is a house of pleasure. No one should feel bad here. Wait, so I didn't take off my shoes and clothes? Your customers normally just come in and strip right down, eh? They're not messing around. They get to it. Who are you? Who are you? Good that you asked. I'm Hish. I look after this place and after my girls. Okay, so yeah, it sounds an awful lot like she's the lead lady of the brothel. I won't ask you your name. I have a passion for keeping my clients' names anonymous. Just like I have a passion for something else, too. Ooh, saucy. Now, pretty boy, spin the magic kaleidoscope. If you land on something dirty or perverted, don't worry, you won't surprise me. Well, I'm actually here about Bertram, but we can chat with her a bit and maybe break the ice before we get to the point. Tell me about the girls who work in this establishment. You flatter me, sexy, and your cheeks didn't even blush when you asked. I like how sweet and arrogant you are. If this was my establishment, it would look like heaven on earth. I thought it was your establishment. But for now, it's just a door of bliss that swings open to meet your wallet. And the girls? There's 17 of them, my friend. Wow. Each one is as good as the other 16. They're beautiful. It's useless to talk about them. You need to try them out. Want to? I would like to, but there are other things I have to do. Who are those other things you have to do? Not who, it's a different situation. Pretty good joke, I'd say. Let's get back to this thing you have to do. If you're so interested in this thing, I'll tell you. It has to do with Bertram Landmasser's death. Poor Bertram. I had a feeling that I would hear that name again. Okay, but good, so she knows exactly what we're talking about. It's been so long. The trees have changed colors many times, but I still see that murdered young man swinging on the branches. Poor. She said murdered. Oh, she said murdered. Okay, so she's gonna want to help us, right? You said murdered? I said it, and you heard it. Excellent. It's true. Bertram could never have killed himself. I'm with you on this, Hish. I think that is the case. I think someone else did kill him, so... I remember how happy he was here that day, running on the stairs of our Temple of Happiness. That was the last time I saw him. That night, my girl Celeste ran to me. She went to Bertram to get the things she forgot the night before, and found the place he was murdered. Rumor has it that Bertram got drunk and killed himself, but I didn't believe it then, and I don't believe it now. Neither do I. I talked with the Inquirer, and Celeste too. We all did, but no one was interested in what we had to say. They told us that women like us shouldn't get into anything except beds. They said getting into a murder case was definitely none of our business. See, I'm very indignant on her behalf here. How crappy. This is what bothers me in general, like when people talk down about like strippers and prostitutes and stuff, like they're somehow trashy or less than. There's a demand for their service. You can't demand a service from someone and demean them for providing that service at the same time. It's bull. Women like us shouldn't get into anything except beds. I'm sorry you have to deal with that kind of crap, Hish. It's terrible, and you deserve better. You shouldn't be shamed because of your job. You're doing a job that obviously people value, or you wouldn't still be in business. But I did something. Ooh, what's that? I saw Bertram swinging there. I took my telephone and froze that horrible moment in time forever. So you took a picture of him? Exactly. I took a picture of his room, believing that someday the river of fate would bring me to a shore where people would believe me. I believe you. Give me your telephone. I'll send you the horrible picture. Picture was sent to Oliver's phone. Okay, maybe we can get some clues from that. Thanks, Ish. You really helped me. No, I helped someone who can't be helped anymore. Oh. Well, maybe we can at least get some kind of justice for him. I guess that's really all we can hope for now. And maybe stop Orvid from hurting anyone else. Can we say I want to talk to her some more. She's pretty interesting. This morning I walked past White Circle Station and heard a strange noise behind a drainage grate. Oh, it was a demon book. For a second I thought it was a person's voice, like it was calling me. Was anyone there? I don't know. The sewers are too dark, cutie. I spent about 20 minutes wandering around the grate trying to look inside. But I could only see darkness down there. I probably need to have cat vision to see when it's that dark. So could we convince our friend, the cat, to come take a look? Alright. Can we go up here now? Oh, small ray of gleaming light, barely seen. Nope, we can't. Okay. Well, let's head out. I'm going the right way. I have to go to the tavern and talk about this photograph with Julia and the others. Julia, she looks friendly on the outside, and that confuses me. It's a ruse, Oliver. She's trying to look friendly to catch you off guard. She's the enemy, I can't forget that. Yes, she will take you down if she gets the opportunity. That's her job. What is that? My phone's ringing? Oh, Kale. Yeah, we always want to answer Kale. Hello, Oliver. I want to warn you of Julia. She's... Oh, man, it's bad. What? Tell me. When we left the cafe, Julia gave me some documents about Mitchell's case. She asked me to take them to the bureau. While I was on the metro, I looked through them. You know what? You're the first on her list of suspects. Well, I mean, yeah. I'm the one who did it, and she's smart. Julia wrote that all the circumstantial evidence indicates that you're the killer. Because I am. Oliver, tell me how this could have happened. Well, you see, why is she accusing you? Is what she says really true? Oliver, tell me, is it true? Okay, we're not going to lie to Kale. It's true, but it was self-defense. He picked a fight with us. It's true, Kale. Mitchell Rader saw Edna and said that he would tell the professor everything. Do you know what they could sentence me with? Death. Oliver, give more explanation than this. This makes it sound like we deliberately tracked the guy down and killed him. No, that wasn't the plan. Why don't you say anything, Kale? Because you sound like a pretty horrific person right now, Oliver. I went after him trying to convince him not to tell on me, but he started fighting me, and I accidentally killed him. Okay, good. We gotta explain. Did not intend to kill him. We really didn't, Kale. I didn't want to. I swear. Damn it, what the hell is happening? Everything is happening, Kale. Oliver, do you understand what you've done? I really do, yeah. I killed a person to hide that I have a demon. These are both offenses that could get me sentenced to death. It's not good, I know that. And now I have an inquirer on my tail. You killed him! Killed him, damn it! I know, Kale. Kale, stop. My friend is a killer, but not on purpose. Kale, calm down. I'm calm. I am calm, Oliver. I'm calm. It's good you told me. It's bad it happened. In fact, it's not just bad, it's catastrophe. Yeah, I'll agree with you there. But you're my friend. You know that, right? I'll cover up whatever you did. I don't want you to get in trouble, Kale. It's just enough to know that you're on my side. In any case, we need to decide what to do with the documents. You don't want them to show up in the bureau, do you? What should we do? Okay, let's see what we got here. Destroy, change, hide. Well, if we hide them or destroy them, then it seems like all we're doing is just buying ourselves a little bit of time, right? Because then, isn't the bureau going to get back in touch with Julia and say, hey, where's your paperwork? Did you find out anything about that case? And then she'll say, yeah, I sent it with Kale to bring to you guys. What happened? And then she'll be suspicious of you too, Kale. So those do not seem like a good option. Change them doesn't sound great either, because if she checks in with them, she'll figure it out that her top suspect has been changed. But maybe she won't. Maybe she's just going to do her job. Maybe her job is just to assess the situation, turn in her paperwork, and then she's done with it. Now it's out of her hands. It's somebody else's. Probably not, but we can hope. And if that's the case, and they're just going on the intelligence that she's gathered, then maybe they won't check back with her and we could get away with changing it. Change them. Maybe we can outsmart her and change them. We can write someone else's name and... No, Oliver, it won't work. What if we frame an innocent person? I think it's better to get rid of them. I really don't, though, Kale. I don't want to frame an innocent person, but if we get rid of them, it's going to come back to bite us. I'll take them home and burn them in the fireplace. Or throw them in the river. Oh my gosh, if those are the options, please burn them. If you put them in the river, someone's going to find them and be able to... They'll manage to read them still. Burn them. No living soul will ever see them again. I don't know how you managed to get yourself into all of this, but good luck, buddy. You too, Kale. Ugh, what a depressing call. Well, let's head on back towards... Oh, I want to look at the picture. And I really want to know what happened to my freaking statue. How am I going to get to the other world now? Okay, what do we got here? The old picture of Bertram Landmaster hanging in his room. Oh, but we can't inspect it. Okay, we must have to take it back to everybody else. Well, let's go see what they have to say about it. Alright. To the academy. So, let's check in with everybody. Hello, dear. Have you ever seen the train from over here? I have, yes. I've seen it. Okay, so everything in Leviathan comes from people in heaven. Yeah, you told me this. Alright, anything new with you, guard? Ooh, it's my honor, sir. How can I be of help? Rumors. Have you heard any good rumors? Sure, if a noble asks, why shouldn't I tell him? This morning, as I was going to work, I saw a new business open up where an old shop used to be. It's a tavern or something. I know about that. But that's not the point. He starts to whisper. Okay, and you did tell me about the altar in the hole, so I got that. No one could find the altar. Someone probably sold it for a profit. Thanks for the story, guard. Yeah. We already took care of that, though. Let's go ahead and talk politics with this fella again. Maybe he'll have something new to say. Let's talk about politics. So, probably know what's been going on in the council lately. Of course. You know what happened to the Lautners. I've been following the story with great interest. That William is a scoundrel. Yeah, you told us this before, that he's the #1 scoundrel. You call him the old guard. Okay. Oh, no. Go away. Anything new with you? Sometimes it's better not to know what's hiding in there. What is it? What's hiding in there? Evil, horror, all sorts of hideous creatures that were born in the depths of the Leviathan. The further you are from light, the more terrifying the creatures of the dark become. Cower in fear and pray to the Leviathan when the train enters the tunnel. Okay, thanks, guy. Be grateful that there are no windows. Not long ago in the north, one of our trains crashed. Really? What happened with that? Tell me more about the crash. The train, it came off the rails. Something hit it in the tunnel. We have no idea what it was. What happened? I don't know. What do you mean? The train was badly damaged, but as you know, it can repair itself. Oh, self-repairing trains. Fancy. It arrived at the station in the morning full of dead, torn-up bodies. Oh my. I have no idea what killed them. Whatever it was, I never want to meet it in that tunnel. Wow. Okay, thanks for the delightful story. Let's go ahead. We'll go right to the tavern instead of messing around. Although, center are the 2 dancing women. What's that supposed to mean? Is it an allegory? But this is going to drive me nuts about what happens to my other plaque. Because I want to get the other book. I gotta find that thing's brother. Alright, let's get in here. It's about time I start remembering my unfinished business. I can come back here a bit later. Ooh, that sounds like a hint to clean up any side quests we got going on. Well, let's see if there's anything new with this guy. Yes. Oh, this is the same conversation we had. We've met you before, Albert. Alright, anything new with Prothus? I know I bug you all the time now. I want to see if there's anything new. What's new? He told me this before. Alright. I'll stop bugging ya. For now. I'll probably be back sometime. I don't think any of this is going to do anything now. And there shouldn't be a reason to go in here. Can we go back here? No, not yet. I feel like eventually we're going to be able to, because it's got the arrow and Oliver's feeling the call of the place. Okay, let's maybe go to the other station and look in the sewer grate. Can we access it at all from this world? We couldn't a minute ago, but let's try it. To the white circle! Hopefully after hearing that story, nothing will attack us on the tracks. Alright, you guys are all the same. Up we go. Get in there. I see something behind the bars of the drainage grate. It's a book! Unfortunately, the grate is too heavy. I can't lift... Well, power potion! Get in there! Yeah! I have the strength of a berserker! Roar! Oliver kicks the grate and breaks it. Oh, come here. There's a dirty, soggy book lying at the bottom of the ladder. It's probably one of the books that the Aberrant Temple novice talked about. Pick it up. Oliver picks the book off the ground and puts it in his bag. Yes! What else is down here? Okay, that's where it was in the other world. They were so close to each other, yet in separate worlds. The sewage tunnel goes deep into the darkness. Well, let's go with it. Come on. No, he's not into it. Can we look at it yet, or is it too dark down here? And this one's a gross face, too. This book made of human skin is surrounded by a radiant white halo. It seems someone is trying to talk to me when I leaf through the pages. There's a small indentation on the book's cover. I wonder what it's for. What do you mean, puts it to the side? Do I need to be up top? Where's my other... Oh, okay, there's the altar. Is it in here? Yeah, get out. Come here. I got a book I need to put you in. Come here. Yeah. As soon as Oliver inserts the plaque into the book's cover, a dazzling white light illuminates the world around him. Two voices interrupting each other can be heard in Oliver's head. Ah, to be and to think, but you cannot wait. By choosing now, you choose our fate. You must choose one of us. Okay, then I choose, well, the good one, obviously. I don't need that tree yelling at me again. I choose the good brother. Go away, aberrant. Suddenly the silence erupts in screams of rage and pain. Thousands of evil voices curse Oliver, whispering, but gradually fade and become quiet. Young Vertren, you've made a wise choice. I commend you. Well, thank you, tree. I knew otherwise I was going to be in trouble. The Book of the Leviathan materializes out of a puff of smoke into Oliver's hands. So, what's it do now? I just have it? Well, I guess we can go give it to the novice. Let's try it. Okay. To the academy. Guess what, Lucille? Good day, sir. Just before you came, I was reading the Book of the Leviathan. I wanted to find a verse that could express how deeply grateful I am to you, but I couldn't find anything. Then I thought that what I say isn't as important as having it come from the heart. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you so much. I want to remind you of one thing. The cult cannot get a hold of the book. If that happens, when the brothers will again be separated, one of them will kill the other. Oh, then they will again be separated, and one will kill. Okay. Alright. So, does she have the book now? Or is it still in my inventory? Oh, it's still in my inventory. How come it just didn't disappear like the other one? Ooh, becomes enraged when he sees us. You, my brothers told me what happened. I shouldn't have believed you, freak. Did you think I was so stupid that I would make a deal with an aberrant? Just because I did when I was 8? Klaus spits on Oliver's feet. You should apply to be at Cohen. I fell for your bullshit like a baby. Get out of here, bitch. All right. Okay, well. Feeling pretty good. I think that's it for the side stuff, right? Well, there's this dog collar. I don't know how that's going to tie into anything yet. And and there's this box. But when we talk to Winfred, he doesn't ask about the box. We need to talk to an engineer about it. I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here, I think. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time. I think I'll look around and see if I can find anyone who seems like an engineer. And then if we can't, we'll head into the tavern. We'll look at this picture we've got and see what we can find from it.